for a few minutes. My neighbor's got over there's got some music, Latino music playing. I'll come over here a little bit away from that. So I just wanted to thank everyone for their kind wishes on my wife, JoJo, yesterday. I'm just doing this in a yard update. I got my hat on. I'm in the sun. Ain't got no shade. I can't see nothing unless I take my glasses off. I just wanted to do a quick live. I want to do an update on my wife's condition. She's okay. We was able to bring her home last night. It was kind of late. And she stayed there. We got there at noon. I think somewhere around 12:30 maybe. And we didn't leave till almost 7. And she didn't have nothing to eat till 9. They did some testing on her. She has a lot of health problems besides she's got bad kidneys, bad heart, and and stuff. And with the heart problem, it goes back years ago when she had high blood pressure. My dog is laying in the grass. My dog's laying in the grass, and hey, easy. I just wanted to do a quick update and thank everybody for their kind wishes. And we went there. Actually, we went there to have her blood sugar tested because the nurse, they've been bugging her about getting her blood sugar, and she's a diabetic. They say that she's diabetic, not borderline, but she is a diabetic. And so she's been having a hard time with Humana, with Medicare, not Medicaid. I get those two M's mixed up. But it's Medicare. Yeah, I got it right. Medicaid is something different. So it's Medicare. Medicare is driving her nuts. Is driving her man Humana. They're trying to figure out which one she can take to protect her kidneys and her heart. Is what it boils down to. And they're both dragging their feet. And I don't want to say nothing political, but Musk can take a rocket on the ride to Mars, if you ask me. And Trump can go along with them. I'm talking for Trump, but Republicans are tight on the money. Democrats are a little bit looser. That's my political opinion. Take it for what it's worth. I'm a Trump supporter too, but when stuff comes down to dragging your feet and you need this and need that, it's all about the money. Anyway, oh well, let's get off my soapbox about that. Hey, press first to 6. Hey, say hi. So I'm just doing an update on my wife's condition. I want to thank everybody for their well wishes. And going back to that, we went to go get her blood sugars tested. Then we come out to find out she had 2 more problems. Well, maybe 3. Maybe 3 problems. It was her dizziness. Well, go back. She had a UTI, urinary. Yeah, I can't say it. Tract infection. UTI, short. And that was causing her itching and some other problems. She had dizziness. They gave her medicine for that. Plus, they did an MRI, and they found a spot on her brain that has a long history of something else. I don't want to get into all that. I can't even pretend. It's not cancerous. They say they're going to have her go do a specialist to find out if it is. They say it's binary on here. Yeah, I'm out to the side of a house, which I might. and the Wi-Fi is over there. It should probably in the back of the house. So I can't see really. So let me go over here in the sun, in the shade. No thanks. Thanks, Max. You say good luck. Yeah, thanks. I just want to thank everybody for their well wishes and everything. It was a stressful day. We went to go do something and did something else. So let me update you about my yard. Change subjects here. Well, I'm going to put a flower bed right here all the way up to the end of the fence there. Right here. My wife wants some flowers. We're going to do a flower bed all the way up to here, to there, to the end of the fence. Don't ask me how many feet that is. I don't know. That's one thing we want to do next spring. We got to get the supplies after November. I can start gathering up some stuff, you know, what I need for that. That's one thing we want to do. Another thing we want to do, second thing, is get a barn in here. I got some ideas for what I want. Third thing is get a privacy fence. I got to redo that fence line, fence post are. And before I do that, I got to get a barn in here. I'll probably put it right in here someplace. That's three things we want to do. The fourth thing is, well, this has to do with that barn. Transfer stuff from that barn to the other barn. We got to get a barn in here before I do that fence. Or else what's the point in doing the fence and I can't get a barn in here, you know what I mean? So probably the barn will be before the fence, then we'll do the fence. And between there and there, I got some guttering stuff. I can use it for an RC track, just to do in between stuff. Have fun out here. Put a ramp right there. Dig these down. Make a couple jumps here. Go around this way and go that way and make a dog bone thing. My dog's enjoying the yard. The view is totally different and stuff. So that's the fence, the flower bed, the barn, the fence. I'm gonna talk to the landlord over here when we do that fence to replace their fence here. Well, just to see that this guy over here, he's totally different. He's gonna make a fence come all the way up here, I think he told me. You know, he's right there at the corner where that shed is at. That's his fence. The law for fences is the chain link is on the outside. The way I understand it, the chain link is all facing outside. That means the property, that's his property. He owns that fence. Well, this fence is all rotten. Let's go take a look at this fence over here. I'm not going to walk too back, but you can see that fence is all rotten. There's another landlord that owned this property, and that white pole, he moved it out about for a foot, and he built it cheap and everything. So the original fence is that. Well, I'm gonna see if I can make a deal with this guy over here when I do that fence. I'm gonna do it out of composite and do it right. Do it right the first time. Do a composite, because all these fences over here are going to decay. That's a good fence there, but that fence over there is going to decay one of these days. And I want to do it right the first time. And do a composite fence out of plastic. It might cost more, but that's not too far. This is longer right here. I'll go up to the edge of my back of my house. Just, hey Toro, what are you doing over there, Toro? My neighbor's dog Toro, he's a good doggy. He's a pup, he's friendly, he's all geared out. He's probably chained up over there. Ain't you, Toro? There's my dog, he's sitting there. Hey, Bubby. Enjoying this? he was set down out here anyway. So that's my I'm gonna come off here now. Hey PNW, I'm just doing an update on my wife's condition, just to thank everybody for their well wishes. I got a big YouTube family. Besides my family, I'm not going to show the people walking down the street. My dog's saying howdy. So I'm just doing this short YouTube to thank everybody. Give everybody an update. I was going to do this yesterday, and I got life gets in the way. I was going to do this update yesterday in my yard, and life gets in the way. So that's the update. She's doing okay. She's doing better. And I knew I had to take her yesterday, the way she was feeling yesterday morning. It's like, okay, let's go. And, rest is history. So I'm thankful for everybody for your prayers is what I'm saying. And she still needs it to deal with for her diabetic medicine and stuff. But, it'll get done. I believe things will happen. That's the way I believe anyway. And so we'll see you tonight, Easy. Y'all go to Easy's channel. Him and his son Colt. They have a fun time racing slot cars and stuff. That's what it's all about, having fun. I want to have fun. And PNW's slot car dad, he has a channel. I'm doing shout outs now to all my slot car friends. PNW's dad, he has a slot car truck. He's going for 100 tracks. What is he going to do after that? That is the question. He knows what he's going to do. I'm not going to, let the cat out of the bag. Oh, I blinded everybody. So, just shout out to my favorite guys here, my family, slot car family, Mini Cactus family. We go to Mini Cactus's channel. We like to talk and have fun. And I used to go to work. I used to talk to my people at work a lot about how my wife was doing. And that was my support group. So y'all are my support group now, besides my family, the actual family. So you guys became my family, on my YouTube channel. So we'll see y'all later on. And we love everybody. So nice. Let's go to the screen, the camera. My doggy's having fun out here. Nice breezy day. Nice sunny breezy day in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where I live at. You know that. And so we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Have a good weekend. Bye.